What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. I come on here today to, um, I guess you could call it make a public service announcement, maybe, or just a rant or something. Anyways, you be the judge. So, I own a business, and I had received a check. Right, that check was made out to my business's name. So I took that check to the bank that the check was drawn against, right? Which that bank is called Simmons Bank. And I had to tell you, my experience was terrible. So when I got there, I showed him the check, showed him my ID, and I even took a picture of my business registration with the state, right? It has my business name on it and all that to show them, hey, I am the owner of this business. It's okay to cash this check. Well, they refused to cash the check. They wanted me to open a business account with them. And I should not have to open a business account with your bank to cash a check that came from one of your customers. You know? Which I guess things have changed over the years because years ago, and I'm talking years ago, my uncle, he owned a business and they would pay him the check and he would go to their bank that the check was drawn from and cash it. He had no problems cashing the check, getting the check cashed. And they never charged him any money for cashing a check that was drawn against one of their customers. So Simmons Bank not only refused to cash my check and wanted me to open a checking account, told me that if the check, even if the check had been made out to me personally, right, they would have charged me $10. They charged $10 to cash a check. How is that? Is so screwed up right there. If I was a customer of Simmons Bank, I would leave. I advise you to leave that bank immediately. Yeah, because they are terrible. Their customer service sucks. And the lady that I had to deal with, she was so arrogant and such a smartass. You know? Uh, yeah. And I had talked to, because I told him, I was like, I'm gonna rail on you on social media in every opportunity that I get. I'm going to tell people about how bad of a bank you guys are. You know. So as I'm walking out, I start railing on them with people that are out in the parking lot. You know, I'm like, I don't understand why you all bank with these people because they are terrible. Simmons Bank. That's the name of the bank. This particular branch that I went to was in Columbia, Missouri. Yeah. Now, part of it in their defense was, I guess that it is now standard practice where banks will not cash a check that's made out to a business to a person, which I think that is freaking ridiculous, stupid. You know, because if anything's wrong, if anything was bad about it, you've got my picture, you're going to have my signature, and all that stuff. You're going to see my ID, so if there's any type of fraudulent stuff going on, you're going to be able to come after me. You're going to be able to tell the law, hey, this dude, blah, 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 and the law's going to be able to come after me. So, you know, I still don't think it's justifiable to not cash a check from a business owner, mind you. So, I guess they're based out of Arkansas. I think because that's I called. I wanted the home office phone number, so that they gave me the number was in Arkansas, and I called them, and I told them the same thing, that their bank is terrible. Now, additionally, years ago, I this bank that I banked at was originally called First National Bank and Trust. Well, then they changed their name to Landmark Bank. And I liked both of those banks. They were really good. Landmark was especially good, right? And then Simmons buys out Landmark. Well, I keep my account with them for a little while, and then all of a sudden, all these little knick-knack charges and all this here um, ridiculous policy changes that they implemented, and it was costing me money to bank there, you know, and I was keeping money in there, and they're charging me to do all these things. So, needless to say, I left them, and my experience with them yesterday further substantiated my belief that Simmons Bank is terrible. And what I advise is, if you've got an account with Simmons Bank, right, that you find another bank. You know, I mean, think about this. If you write your buddy or somebody a check, right, and they go to cash that check at a Simmons Bank, they're gonna, your bank is gonna charge them to cash a check that you gave them, the money that you owed them. How stupid is that? Pretty stupid. So, anyways, if you're smart, you'll get rid of Simmons Bank if you do banking with them. I would go in immediately and close my accounts if you have them. So, anyways, you have to send a message to these businesses, okay? When they do stupid stuff, and it's detrimental to their customers and their people who do business with their customers, yeah, they should not be in business. And the first thing you do to address that is you close your accounts, checking account, savings account, empty your safety deposit box. Don't buy any certificate of deposits from them. Don't get any loans from them. There's plenty of other financial institutions out there. So, anyways, with that being said, I say God bless you. God bless President Trump, and God bless the United States. Y'all take care.